Good morning and happy Wednesday. Wow, it's Wednesday already. Crazy, crazy, crazy thoughts right there. It's already hump day. With that being said, how's everybody doing? And welcome to the Dragon Blogger stream. James here, of course. With a nice little show today, guys. I got some cool little products. Of course, we got one that we're going to be showing on hand. It may be very obvious what that product is. If not, hey, we'll get to that in a few. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Hopefully, everybody in the tri-states or the states with all those storms stayed warm, stayed safe, and all of that other cool stuff. For those of you expecting more snow this weekend, welcome to my boat. I'm just saying. With that being said, guys, we got some very, very cool products today. The first one and foremost, guys, is from Oak and Iron. Is a battery tire inflator, which is kind of cool. We're going to show you guys this. I believe Nate did this video for us, so we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this cool little product.
Here unboxing the Oak and Iron portable electric tire inflator. This is their one model. This is an excellent option for you to just charge at home, keep with you in your car, and allows you to inflate your tires if they're low without having to plug it into your car. Or actually needs some air in its tire. Dense and it's fairly heavy, but just the simple size of it is, and to switch through the options between car or bicycle or e-bike and switch between those. And I'm seeing if it comes with some charge. Oh, it does come with some charge. See, we can do
Like that big
in your car too. And then we've got car, e-bike,
motorcycle,
PSI adjustments. It's white, but it has blinking. Then of course it has an output USB-C cable. So if you need to use this to help power your phone, maybe your phone's running out of battery, you can all screw piece here for when you want to use the adapter to plug it into your car or your bicycle. Let's see what adapters. Oh, nice thick hose cable. You can see it has the screw and it locks into place. I like that it includes the cable management built in. Look at this. It's got the Velcro cable management built in. That is a really nice feature indeed. So it's got a second one back here. Yeah, it really folds up and tidies down pretty neat. So you've got two different cables, obviously. And this one would attach. And this one would attach to your car. And then you've got your secondary one, which would attach with the, when you got your secondary one, which you would screw in your attachments for your ball or your bike tires or your soccer balls or your basketballs, and you've got your other attachments there as well. So it arrived fully charged with full battery, so I probably don't even need to charge it to start using it.
I've never seen one show up full charged. So nice little air compressor for you guys if you need. A nice little rechargeable one and completely wireless, so you don't have to have it plugged in to use it. Good for a couple tires, of course, and multiple other styles. So with that being said, great little product right there, guys. Honestly, a very cool one. Now, I would love to see in another video, maybe if it gets hot enough or not when it's in use. But a cool little tire inflator for you. If you guys are looking for something, hopefully everybody's doing pretty good today. And then, of course, we're getting more tomorrow. Actually, Friday night into Saturday. We're going to probably get another 12 to 15 inches of snow here. So, hey, welcome to winter. Winter's finally here. So with that, that was a cool little product, guys. We're going to pop forward one more product. We're going to show you guys the e-meat before I go to my hands-on stuff. I'm going to let more people roll in before we get to the hands-on stuff. This e-meat is a very, very cool little capsule. Webcam right here.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome meeting capsule from a company called e-meat. Now, this thing is super awesome and has a ton of awesome features built into it. It has a Red Dot Design Award nomination, and it won in 2021. It has a bunch of different modes built into it, but let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes with, and then we will test this out inside of its software. So unboxing this, the first thing you're going to notice right here is we got an empty box right there. Pretty nice, stable packaging. And then opening this box, you're going to get a few of your accessories on the inside right here. So the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get a user manual. I highly recommend using that because it has a ton of awesome and helpful information. And then you're going to get your extra long braided USB-C cable to plug this in and interface with your computer. And then you are going to get your AC adapter and remote. Now, I'm not going over the remote just because it's not going to really show everything that I show inside of the program. And then you're, of course, going to get the unit itself. It has this aluminum housing with this speaker that surrounds the entire body of the machine. It looks super cool. Taking a look on the back side right here, you can see that you have all of the controls. So you have mode selectors, lockout, you can mute your microphone. This is where you're able to plug it into your computer, plug it into external speaker, movement, rubber padding, and you're going to get your 1/4-inch tripod adapter so you can hook this up to your tripod. Let's check it out, the program. All right, guys, so me hooked up to my computer cam, conference camera, whatever you want to call it. So what you're going to notice right up here, you're going to have a bunch of different options. So you can release screen to make this a completely detached screen from the main program. You're going to have the camera. So as you guys can see here, when you turn off the camera, this is what it will appear to other people that are on the other end of your conference call. You can also mute the mic. We are not using the mic in this video. You have anti-flicker options here. You have zoom options. Right now we are in classic mode. So as you guys can see here, excuse my dirty room, but we have a pretty wide view. We can switch to other modes right here. So we can go spotlight mode, which it'll zoom in on one person that is speaking. Now continuing on, this is in private mode. Now all of these modes are controllable through the remote, so you don't have to use the software to do this. But as you can see here, the in private mode is basically just turning off the camera and the microphone for complete discretion with your conversations. Now we move to collaboration mode. So what this is going to do is basically allow the camera to focus in on multiple people at the same time. Now I am only one person speaking, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn this. And so when I start speaking here, what you're going to notice is it's going to pull me into a frame. Now, if there was another person talking, it would automatically pull that in. And it's trying to actually pull in multiple people here because it's seeing my screen. So we'll go ahead and rotate this. And we will switch to the speech mode. So now what speech mode is going to do is it's going to center whoever is speaking, but one person at a time. So as you guys can see here, it focused me directly. But what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this around. And if I start speaking, microphone check, mic check, 1 2 1 2, it's going to focus on just me. And then once I stop speaking, say there's another person in the room, I will simulate that by just basically turning this. As you guys can see here, it focused on the person talking again. We're going to go ahead and switch back real quick to the classic mode. So we are now in the classic mode. And as I said before, there are a ton of options for each individual mode. You have white balance, brightness, contrast, image flip, angle, initial position. There's a ton of different things inside of this app. You can update the firmware. There's so much that you can do with this software and this camera. So if you guys have been looking for a new camera for your conferences or your meetings or anything along those lines, I definitely recommend this one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
That is the eMeet Capsule 360, guys. That does have 8 microphones and a 360-degree webcam that will rotate on its own to pick up pretty much anybody and everybody in that room during the conference, which is actually quite cool. Does have remote control and all the other cool little jazz that comes along with that. Nice little piece of technology, guys, there for you if you guys are looking for something like that. 1 second, guys. I had a drop issue. Not sure what that was. Hopefully my internet's not going wacky. Oh, should be good. Should be good. So hopefully that actually made some sense. Now, guys, maybe you see the ambience thing in the large room. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at something very cool. This is actually a telescope. This is from Solomark, guys. This is their 70 millimeter aperture and 700 millimeter focal length professional astronomy refractor telescope. This is for kids, beginners, or anybody in between, guys. This does have an EQ mount, 2 Plossl eyepieces, and a smartphone adapter. That's right. A lot of stuff that comes with this. Now, since I'm standing here, you guys can't see it, but you probably can see it in the background. It's that very large thing way back there. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and bring it over here, guys. I'm going to attempt to showcase this live for you. Let's see what we can do and how we can do it. Hopefully, I don't break anything and all that cool stuff. Now, first and foremost, I will tell you guys, this tripod is not at full height. This tripod can go a lot higher or a lot shorter, up to you. Now, some cool things is it does have this little tray down here. Hopefully, you guys can kind of see this. this little tray does come off and on. That tray is meant for you to hold all your materials as you need right here on hand. You have eye lens pieces. Now, I have the 20 millimeter in there, but there is a 10 millimeter eye lens or eyepiece right here. We will show you guys this right here. This is your 10 millimeter. So they do have that. And then they have this very cool lens or eyepiece right here, guys. This eyepiece right here is actually meant to hold a phone. So you'll mount your phone just like this. You'll put the camera over the hole, and then you'll stick this in the telescope, and then it'll allow you to record the video just straight from that. Now, I'm not using that right now, and that's for an obvious reason. I'm gonna be. It's winter, guys. I cannot take this outside and use this, and plus I don't have a space right now to actually go outside and use it. Now, some cool stuff is it does have a counterbalance weight. Now, I'm not sure you guys can see this, but I will turn this slightly. This is a counterbalance weight. This counterbalance weight can actually be moved and slid up and down on the shaft to where you need it to balance, which is kind of cool. Now, if you tip the telescope down, of course, you can actually angle it down. Now you'll see the actual counterbalance is now in the way, and that's why I had it set at a certain height. We're going to drop that back down right about there. Now, with this, you have the telescope itself, the 7700. Over here, you have your eyepiece. This is the 20 mil that's already in here. Now, to adjust it to the 700 millimeter, you have the adjustment right here. This little handle that turns will pull this shaft out farther or longer as you use it, which is kind of cool. Now, if you need more angle and adjustments, you have these very cool handles. Now, I'm going to kind of turn this the other way for you guys. Hopefully, you guys can kind of see this little handle here. If I turn this handle right here, this will adjust the telescope by angle, which hopefully you guys can kind of see this rotating on side. This will allow for a lot of adjustments on the fly. You have that adjustment right there, and of course, I guess I didn't have it on tight enough. My bad. So you have that adjustment. You also have this adjustment. Now, this adjustment will automatically allow you to spin. Hopefully, you guys can see the spinning all the way around just like this. So you can spin it to whatever direction you want with this on hand. Now, if those doesn't work properly for you, you can definitely adjust it right here. Height and lock it in place, and you have height adjustment. Now, I had it set like this so it could fit in my apartment as it is. This thing's really, really nice, guys. This is a cool telescope, again, from Solomark, guys, with a lot of adjustments for you if you need, plus phone attachment. If you guys need a telescope, Solomark's got you covered with this one, guys. Now, I'm going to attempt to put it back without breaking things. We're just going to go with that one. Hey, Wolf, how you doing? How's you doing? So, Solomark, guys, cool little telescope right there. I'm going to tell you right now, it's out of my wheelhouse, kind of. It's one of the things, it's kind of out of my wheelhouse. Yeah, up next online. We got a projector.
Is this on? Oh, okay. It's recording. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Just talking to my friends that are they're actually here, I promise. There's friends right behind there. They're just being quiet. We're going to take a look at this Anker Nebula Solo projector. I've tested a ton of Anker projectors in the past, so we're just going to jump in and take a look at this Anker Nebula Solar. So you guys can see that right here, this is a very simple design. There's not a lot to it. Up on the top, you're going to have your Nebula branding as well as some controls in case you lose your remote. On the bottom, it's going to have the anti-movement pads right down here, the nice rubber. You can see that you also have your 1/4 inch thread, so this can be installed on a tripod if you want to set it up that way. If we take a look at the back, you're going to notice you have your power button, a USB port, you're going to have your power port, and an HDMI port as well, which is really nice. So not only are you going to be able to get all of your apps that are installed on this, because this runs off of Android OS, you're going to also be able to use your PlayStation 5, Xbox One, really whatever it is that has HDMI output, and use it with this. Now you are also obviously going to get a remote with it. On the remote, it's very simple. You are going to have your power button, autofocus button, your Google Assistant, so you can talk with this and load up your favorite apps, search news, search sports, whatever it is. You're going to have your selector wheels. You're going to have some other options such as your home button and then your volume button as well. So the Nebula Solar from Anker is going to come in at 1080p with a 400 ANSI lumen brightness. So you're definitely going to have all the brightness you need, and you're also going to have that crystal clear 1080p HD picture. But I can talk about specs. I can talk about this and that all day. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look good. So let's go ahead and plug it in. We'll test it out. All right, my friends, so we've got the solar hooked up. We have it on my projection screen. You guys can see just initial impressions whenever I first plug this in is how bright and how vibrant all of the colors are. So now we are in the settings, which you're going to have a ton of different options for settings right in here. If we look, you guys can see if we go into the projection settings, we're going to have brightness, color temperature. You can set your wall color, keystone correction. Now the keystone is awesome because you can set it to auto or manual keystone correction. So what you're able to do here is automatically adjust the size of the picture to whatever it is that you're casting the image to. So that's very nice. You have zoom, autofocus, HDR, projector mode. Now in terms of autofocus, let me go ahead and show you guys just how fast this actually focuses. So if I go ahead and press the focus button on the remote, you guys can see that in about 2 seconds, it's already done focusing. So that is just super quick. We'll go ahead and load up YouTube and test out the image quality. As you guys can see right here, this looks phenomenal. All the colors are true to life and very vibrant. You can adjust these colors inside of the settings if you choose to do it that way.
If you're plugged in over. Take this video with a grain of salt. It's going to look a lot brighter in person on the proper projector screen or on the proper paint of the wall.
HDMI, but just initial impressions, everything just looks incredible. All of the darks are true to tone, the colors pop, and it's just very bright and very nice. And so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test out the audio quality from the projector itself, because it does have built-in speakers.
As you guys see, actually very good sound on this. If you guys are looking for a full Android style projector, Anker Solar might be a good one for you. Now, full 1080p projector does support 4K objects or inputs. With that, it is a full Android style of projector. So you get all those apps that you would really expect on hand. Since it's Android TV 9, you get over 5,000 multiple apps on hand that you have access to with that. Guys, you have two 3-watt speakers, of course, guys. With that, you also have HDMI input, USB-C input, DC input, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and all of the other cool stuff. But let's talk about it. 400 ANSI luminous, 30,000 LED life for this, so you have 30,000 lifespan with that. Now, we're going to talk about a few things. You have 2 gigabytes of DDR, 8 gigabytes of ROM, of course, with all of that. Just a nice little piece for you guys. If you need something like this, this is definitely a good way to go with this projector. Honestly, just Anker makes some phenomenal projectors with that. I wished Anker would make a short throw. I would love to get my hands on a short throw from Anker. Just saying. That's right. I would love to mess with an Anker short throw projector. It would probably take over my projector. With that, guys, we have another little very cool product right here. This is the ATOP X-Pack 18 foldable. This cool little drone from ATOP or ATOP. This is the ATOP X-Pack 8. This is a nice little foldable drone. It is a 1080p web camera style. With this, does come with 3 batteries, but we'll get into the battery thing in a few. With this, guys, you get 30 minutes of flight time, voice gesture control, voice picture, 1 key takeoff, 1 key landing, and alt hold. It also has the headless mode, 3 variable speeds, and a 6-axis gyro. It does work with their app, guys, so if you want, get their top home app, and it will allow you to control that with that and give you more depth into there. So inside here, you're going to be greeted with this device right here, which is just literally the hard case or the nice carrying case that it comes in. You will then unzip it, of course, just like this, and pop it open. Inside here, you'll be greeted with the device. You'll have the controller, the drone, and all the other accessories up top. Now, the cool part about this kit is they actually give you guys the batteries for the remote control. So you don't just get the normal batteries, you get extra batteries also. So I'm going to kind of pull all this out. You are greeted with 3 batteries for the drones. These are the batteries for the drones. There's 3 of these, right? We're going to pull these out. And this is where it's going to get a little stickier. So with these 3 batteries, guys, they tell you get 30 minutes of flight time. Well, that's 30 minutes between each battery. So you get about 10 minutes per flight per battery. Now, since this is not, let me repeat, this is not a brushless motor drone. You're going to want to let those motors cool down between flights. Just let it cool down a little so you don't burn them up, overuse them, and all of that. Now, you should be able to let me first few times, no problems, right? You just don't want to wear it down too fast because sometimes it can happen. You can heat them up and all that stuff. But great little piece right there. This is your battery right here. This is a 3.7 volt, 1100 milliamp battery. So you're going to get about 10 minutes of flight time off each of those batteries. So that's where you get your 30 minutes of flight time. In here, you'll get some extra propellers. So that's kind of cool just in case you dent them up, ding them up, or all that other stuff. They do give you a spare pair of these propellers right there. They also give you the charging cable. The charging cable will allow you to charge those batteries just right there. They also give you the screwdriver and the control manual. The manual will help you learn the drone. They also give you these 3-pack of AAA batteries for the remote control. You have all of that in this kit. Now, we're going to pull the drone out because the drone is just this. This is it. This is the little quadcopter drone, right? Has their logo on the back, has their camera on the front. The camera is 120-degree field of view angle. Now, it is adjustable, so you can adjust it to where you want it, and then that's where it's going to be. To do this, you will have to unfold the drone just like this, guys. Bottom first, then the top, and then you have your drone. You will then grab your battery, and I'll grab one of these batteries just like this. You will then grab this, slide it in. Let's show you guys again. Now, as I'm showing you guys the battery, let's talk about this. There's a $20 clippable coupon for this today. Is a full 1080p first-person view drone. What does that mean, first-person view? First-person view means it has an app that you can actually see what the drone sees. Now, you could technically put that phone in a VR goggle headset and see it through that view, or you can connect it up to the remote control. With the voice and gesture control, you can actually take off and land with the flight of your voice or gesture control. Now, it does have a 3D button for 3D flips, which is kind of, a little different for something like this, but it does have it. Now, a couple other things is you will need the top app for this to fly it. 3 minutes of flight, or 3 batteries, 30 minutes. That's 10 minutes per battery, of course. Now, the easy fly for infinite fun is what they call it. Now, with that being said, it has altitude hold, so you can pick a height and just hold it there. It has headless mode, so when the actual wind hits, it will actually keep going. One key start and land and return. So when you hit that button, it'll return back to that first GPS coordinate for you. Now, the gesture control and voice control only works with the app on the phone. So just remember that. Now, there's a few things with this, guys. It's a beautiful drone, but the control range of the transmission is about between 196 to 292 feet of distance. You're not going to get thousands and thousands of feet of distance in real-time transmission on that view. Now, with the remote control, the hand control, you'll be able to fly a little farther than that. But with the actual transmission of the actual to the camera, it's not going to happen. The batteries are 3.7 volt, 1100 milliamp style rechargeable batteries. So you do have that. Now, the one button 360-degree flip is very simple, just does that. Like I said, compare up with the VR headset if you really need for that. Now, this is a good beginner drone pretty much for anybody. It's just one of them things that, it's the price point to beginner range. Margaret, good morning. How are you doing? What's up? How was the week so far? Yeah, that's word. The week so far. The last couple days was my weekend, even though it really wasn't my weekend. Let's be honest. I've been shoveling snow and doing videos on my weekend. But guys, the X Pack 18 foldable drone. It's a great little option to add to your arsenal of drones if you like drones, or just for your first drone. So, cool piece. What's up? What's up, guys? Come on, come on. Tell me about life. Anybody got anything about life that they need to tell me? Yeah, I didn't think so. Got next. We got some Govee lights coming up next, guys. Govee, if you don't know Govee, I have Govee lights all around me. The lights around the TV are actually Govee lights. The lights under the TV are Govee lights. I have some lights up here that are actually Govee lights. They're set at white right now because I'm trying to get rid of the shadow. I have yet to figure out why I have so much shadow in here right now. But hey, yeah, it's March 1st. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just don't know anymore. Everybody noticed that my big scar is actually healing very, very well. Still cut there, but it is healing. Oh man, I'm just gonna sit here and just like my audio's coming in and out. Anybody else having the problem with my audio? Okay, okay. No, it might not be you guys. Hold on. Let me know if that fixed anything with the audio cutting in and out. Please let me know. Yep, yep. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that corrected the audio issue. I cannot hear my Bluetooth or cannot hear my voice, so I don't have the feedback in. Any corrections to it? Is it still cutting in and out, or are we good? Why did nobody tell me this sooner? Guys, people, I've been here a while. We can check one more thing and see if that's what it is. So it may be the background removal software. That might be what you're hearing is the issue is the background software removal. So if I do this, if I do that, it may correct it completely. So that might be a little better for you guys. But the unfortunate part about that is you'll hear everything in my background, including the fans, me tapping on the desk, and everything in between. So it's the background software removal software. All right. So that is an issue. I'm not sure. Maybe there was an update I missed, but that's an issue. We need the removal. Let's see what else I can do here. G Hub. So I don't know. Hopefully that corrected everything. Hopefully it's still good. With that, hopefully there are still no issues whatsoever. I mean, we will go with it for now. If we still have issues, guys, let me know with that. I'm going to pop over. We're going to show you guys some Govee products right here on hand.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Now with this, guys, this is the Govee Outdoor RGB Light Strings. This is a beautiful piece of technology. The $15 clippable keyboard does come in sizes. 96 foot, 148. I'll be showing you guys the 96 foot. It is full eyepiece. With warm lights in it. But with that, have the app. The app will allow you to do stuff like this. Now this is the Kata plan.
I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna
noise canceling's been removed. It should not still be doing it.
maybe we could be okay.
I can adjust it. I'm not sure.
I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you
Alright.
never said
We
you
will see if that
felt
fixed
that way.
anything else.
You're trying to stay strong
I don't know if that's going to change anything.
until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your
It is very, very strange that it's actually messing up. How you doing, Bubba? So, cool little light system right there, guys, if you need with that. We are attempting to fix volume issues. I always love volume and mic issues. Not a lot. Staying warm and all the other cool stuff. I'm going to show you guys an Anker Nebula Cosmos projector.
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at easily my favorite projector. This is the Anker Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K. This is a true native 4K projector with Android 10.0 built in, and honestly, I just can't talk about how good this is. And I mean, we all know we're not supposed to stare at the sun, but at what point do we start making an exception for Anker products? Because this is just one of the most beautiful pieces of technology I've ever owned. I mean, honestly, at what point do we just start telling Anker that they need to chill out and just relax and stop making the world's best products? And like I said before, a true Android 10.0 TV with native 4K, a ton of built-in apps, voice assistant, HDR10, autofocus, auto keystone correction, a remote that's super simple to use, an operating system that's super even simpler to use. I mean, come on, really? But I can talk about specs all day and you guys would not care, so let's just go ahead and jump into the review of this. Let's take a look at how good this looks, because like I said before, this looks better than my TV. Alright, so like I said before, Android 10.0, so you're never going to have a shortage of apps. You're going to be able to watch all your favorite TV shows, sports, movies with the 7,000 plus apps that are built into Android TV OS. And a pro tip, download Steam Link if you have a gaming computer, because you're going to be able to play games at true 4K with this over Steam Link. So just kind of going through the menu, you guys can see that everything is super responsive. There is absolutely zero lag whenever you're going through this. Now, my TV itself is a Sony TV, and it also has Android 10.0 built into it, and its processor isn't as fast as the processor built into the Nebula 4K. And honestly, let's just be real here. If I didn't tell you guys that this was a projector, you guys would probably assume this is a TV, because sometimes I honestly forget it is a projector because it looks so dang good. Now, of course, you're going to have your standard Android TV OS settings, but there's a built-in settings menu in the projector that's going to give you even more control. So here's those built-in settings. This is on the projector itself. You're going to have your settings button, which I'll show you that menu here in a second. You're also going to have your selector wheel in case you lose your remote. Let me go ahead and hit that settings button one more time, and I'll show you the settings that it pulls up. So here's that settings menu I was telling you guys about. Now, inside of the Nebula settings, not the Android TV OS settings, you're going to have picture settings right here we can go through. There's a a ton of different presets. There's HDR that you can enable. If you go down to audio, you can choose all the different type of audio presets. There's DRC, image correction. You're going to have one-click focus and keystone correction. You're going to have auto keystone correction at startup, manual keystone correction, auto screen fit, which is a phenomenal feature I have not seen inside of another projector. You're going to have autofocus, manual focus correction, screen zoom. Up at the top right up here where my finger is pointing right now, you're also going to have your HDMI selector. You have Bluetooth speaker mode. You have some advanced settings down here. I mean, honestly, everything about this projector is just premium and just makes sense and just works so dang well. Like I said, I could talk about this for hours and hours, but just take a look at how amazing that looks right there. Oh yeah, and not only does this look incredible, the sound system built into the Cosmos 4K is just out of this world. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up and let you guys listen.
Not ignoring anybody. I'm trying to figure out this microphone issue, guys, for you.
And also at 2100 ANSI lumens, this is going to look great even in the daytime, and at night, look how much it lights up.
You could do a whole bunch of different things. I actually have a big screen on my wall that's a big old, it literally looks like a big picture frame for my short throw. You could use projection paint on your wall or a certain color of paint. You don't want to use like gray walls or certain different walls because it will ruin the colors with that. This projector is actually quite cool because it is just that. It's a portable projector. It does have a $100 clip coupon, 30 watts of speaker power, and all of the other cool stuff. But since you have the Android 10.0, you have access to all of the apps that you could ever really want with that to see pretty much anything on there. Now with this, it has a quad-core ARM Cortex CPU, so it's the A55 CPU. You have the ARM Mali G31 MP2, I believe, for the GPU. 2 gigabytes of DDR-ROM, 16 gigabytes of RAM. With that, I take that back. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of ROM. You have the two 10-watt drivers, plus you have two 5-watt tweeters. You have the dual band connection, 2.4 and 5G. With that, you then have, of course, Bluetooth 5.0 on hand and access. You have 25,000 hours of lifespan for the laser LED with this. The throw ratio is a 1.27, if I remember correctly on this one, which is actually not bad. Now, the projection size ratio, 60 to 150 inches is where they expect you to be at. For about a 120-inch screen, you'll need to be approximately 13 and a half feet away from the wall. So about 13 and a half feet away from the wall, you get about a 120-inch screen with that for you. Now, if you're trying to get like a 60-inch screen, it's like 5.5 feet from the wall. So just remember, this is just one of the ones that throws out there. So if you walk past that beam, it's going to block the picture. But beautifully well done projector, of course, guys, from Anker. That's a great piece of technology. If you guys are looking for something like that. Oh, man, you guys can hear me tapping on my desk. I don't like that. Should be blocking all that. Don't know. All right. We're going to go back to that. We're going to call it good. We're going to hope this works out. I'm sure. If my mic keeps cutting out, I do apologize. Maybe it's time for a new microphone. Yeah, so I turned off the background removal software, and it's picking up everything around me, but it's having issues, and I'm not sure why. So everything is just acting a little funky today. Not sure what happened. Doing it live, trying to figure out what's wrong is not always the optimal idea. So we're just going to go with it. We're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys the if echo flow that Nate did for us, of course.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you another product from a company I've worked with before in the past, and this is the EF EcoFlow River Pro. So the EF EcoFlow River Pro is one of EcoFlow's mid-line power banks, and honestly saying power bank for a machine like this is kind of an understatement. This thing is an absolute unit, so let's check on all of the features that are available with this machine. So right here on the front panel, you're going to notice that you have a ton of different options. You're going to have two USB 2.0s, a USB 3.0 fast charge, and a USB-C 100 watt fast charge, which is absolutely crazy. On the right side over here, you're going to have a 12 volt AC adapter, allowing you to charge this machine from your car or charge products that use that 12 volt adapter. Taking a look at the right side, you are going to have three individually grounded 120 volt outlets. So you're definitely going to be able to power some small appliances or even big appliances for a while with this machine. And then you're going to have multiple charging options as well right here on the left side of the machine. You're going to have your standard 120 volt fast charge on the left right there, and then on the right you're going to have an adapter that will allow you to charge this with solar panels. Now this is going to allow you to charge with a variety of different solar panels, and then you're going to have kind of a little circuit breaker reset right here in the middle. Going back to the front, easily one of my favorite features that EcoFlow decides to put into all of their machines is this flashlight right here. So it has two different brightness settings, as you can see right here. And then if you push it one more time, you're going to get an SOS flash and Morse code. So if you're stranded, you can definitely flag somebody down with that light right there. And this light is very, very bright. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And as you can see, this is the initial brightness, which is already very bright. We'll crank it up a notch. It increases the brightness, I'd say, by at least 50%. And then we'll just go ahead and test out that SOS right here. So definitely really cool that you have that feature in case you ever need it. Now taking a look at the front panel, we're going to look at the screen. And as you can see right here, very easy to follow and to understand this screen right here. So you are going to see the battery life, the expected charging time. You're going to see input values and output values right there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use the USB-C 100 watt charger. Now I'm going to be charging my phone with this, and while it won't charge at 25 watts or 100 watts, sorry, we'll go ahead and get it plugged in and see what it does charge at. So you're going to wait a couple seconds, and it's going to basically get a gauge of how much wattage your phone is pulling, or whatever it is that you're using to charge with is pulling. So right now it's only showing 2 watts, and in a second you'll see it jump up, and it's jumping to around 10 watts. Now that's all this cable is allowing me to pull, so I could pull up to 100 watts, which is really, really crazy, but we're pulling about 10 to 11 watts. And as you guys can see here, at 99% battery life on the EF EcoFlow River Pro, we're getting anywhere from 87 to 97 hours of charging, which is crazy. And then also another feature that EcoFlow adds into all of their machines is app control right here. And what the app control is going to allow you to do after you get it paired with your phone is basically view the status and control of the machine right here inside of the app. So as you guys can see right here, I'm able to remotely control the lights on it. You can see the power levels. You can see everything that you would normally see on the machine itself in the app. And then you're going to have a ton of settings right here, such as firmware update, a help center, the car input charge level, just a bunch of features. So it's really awesome that you're able to control that through the app. So yeah, guys, this was just a quick rundown on the EF EcoFlow River Pro. This is an absolute beast, and I always say this about their products. I don't think this is something you guys should want. I definitely think it's something you guys need just in case in the event of an emergency, power outage, really anything. There's tons of things you might need this for. So if you guys have been looking for a new one, I highly recommend this one. See you on the next video.
A little cool piece of technology, guys, if you need a nice little piece of powerhouse for when times are in need. Literally, if you guys have a storm happening like we do with all the snow, you might lose power. Maybe you guys are in Tornado Alley and you guys lose power a lot. Or you're in California where they do rolling brownouts. You might need a little extra power. Maybe you need it to keep your insulin cold, or maybe you need it to keep that oxygen machine going, or maybe you just need to charge your phone while you're camping. Hey, they can do all of that. Cool little piece of technology, guys, for you if you guys are needing the EF EcoFlow Pro. Cool little piece, honestly. Next up is another Anchor product. My audio is going weird again. I can't hear it. All right. Why is my audio so messed up? And of course, I can't log into that. I'm not sure what's going on with my audio. Just gonna say it now. Might be plugged into. I don't know. I haven't had this issue in a while. There's only one cable. I plugged it in, plugged it back in. It's one single cable, and it was fine. I'm gonna grab this next thing. I'm gonna pop it over. We're gonna play this, guys, real quick. I'm going to attempt to remove it around.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this home vac H30 Venture by Eufy. And so as you guys can see right here, there's not a lot to the H30 Venture. You guys can see that I'm holding it. It's very portable and it's very lightweight. The first thing in the box that you're going to notice is you get this base that is attachable to the wall if you choose to do that. You're going to get this adjustable attachment head, and then you're going to get a wide mouth head in order to just scoop up more at one time. Then you are going to get the battery. You're going to get instruction manuals as well as warranty information in this little box. You're going to get mounting screws for the base, like I said earlier. Then you're going to get a little cleaning bristle. Then you're going to get basically a do and don't card. And then finally, the charging cable. And this is everything that comes inside of the box with this. To get this set up, it's very simple. Just take the battery that I showed you beforehand, and you're just going to slide it in the back right here until you hear a nice audible click. Then once you do that, the next thing after that you have to do is basically just turn it on. To do that, all you have to do is hit this power button and just select which mode you want. So you have Eco and Max. Eco doesn't have as much suction strength as Max, but it also saves your battery, which is why it is called Eco in the first place. So to test out the H30 Venture, what I wanted to do is just pull up one of my couch cushions here. And we already have some stuff on the couch, but I don't think that's going to do a good enough job to showcase how well this vacuum works. So we're going to sprinkle some salt against my better judgment. Just don't tell my wife. So what we'll do now is we'll use the wide mouth head that I'm showing you guys right here. To attach them, all you have to do is simply slide them off, and if you want to remove them, they just pop right off. So right now we are on eco mode, and we'll kind of go over this slow just to see how good of a job this does while using the eco mode suction strength. And you guys can see it does leave a little bit behind, but with a couple passes, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Now we are on the max mode right here, and this definitely does do a lot better of a job at getting everything up, but just keep in mind that this is going to kill the battery on it a little bit quicker. We'll go ahead and speed all of this up just so you guys can kind of see this going through the paces of cleaning everything. It really surprised me how well this worked and how good of a job it did getting everything up. And you guys can see right in there, it even got some stuff that I wasn't even aware was on the couch. Then we'll go ahead and do the top of this. You guys can see right here, it's got enough suction strength where it gives you those nice like carpet lines or those cleaning lines. Again, we'll go ahead and speed this one up. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is just how impressed I was with the H30 Venture. It does such a good job, but it's such a small form factor vacuum that it was honestly very surprising to me how well it worked. And you guys can see right there, we got those nice clean carpet lines or those cleaning lines right there. And the coolest thing about this is once you're done, all you have to do is set it back on the charging base. So once you are done, you're good to go for the next time. So if you guys have been looking for a new vacuum, I highly recommend this one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
So with that, guys, that is the Anchor. I'm not sure microphone. Hey, not sure what's going on with the microphone, guys. We're gonna go with it for now. I will figure it out later. I'm gonna show you guys one more projector. Hey, was it me? I'm Mario. James here, and today we're taking a look at a new product from Anchor, guys. This is the Nebula Capsule DLP projector. This is 100 ANSI luminous. It will do resolution 854 by 480 at 16.9. It will do anywhere from projection from 40 inch all the way up to 100 inch, guys. Anything past that will get it a little blurry. Now it is Android 7.1, so it does have a full software apps and all of that cool stuff built in if you need it. It has a 1.5 watt speaker that's 360 degrees sounding. It will play up to 4 hours of playtime, about 2.5 on standard mode, depending on which mode you pick to play at. Also, volume will detect how you play that also. Now, it does have an HDMI input. It also has a micro USB cable to USB. It has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi if you need. Now, it is automatic auto detect, keystone correction, and all that. So you do have a remote control. Very simple, very easy. It does come with 2 batteries for that, and the control if you need. Then in this kit, you also get the cables. Now I'll show you guys this. You have your charging block to charge this device. Then you have your USB to micro USB adapter cable to extend if you need to extend it. Now you also have your USB to micro USB normal cable, for you guys there. If you guys need, it has all of that for you. Now, product itself is gorgeous and very, very small. Look at this, guys. It is super, super small. Just very gorgeous looking and small. Very easily done. Then on the back, you have your HDMI port and your micro USB port. On the side, you have your correction to actually autofocus or focus it up a little better so you get the perfect image. Then you have your lens on the front. On the top, you have your power button, you have your menu buttons, and volume up and down or keypad around. Now I'm going to turn this on just by pressing this, and it's going to power up, and you guys can see it light up just like that. Now, it does say Nebula. Now, when it pops up, on the bottom, it does have a 3.5 millimeter screw for a tripod, and that is what I'm going to use. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch views. We're going to go into the bedroom. I'm going to put this on the tripod. We're going to project this on the screen. We're going to show you guys this and maybe play some Nintendo Switch for our first. And we're not going to do that yet. We're going to talk about this hardware, CPU, quad-core A7 smartphone chipset, guys. The GPU is an Adreno, of course, the Adreno 304. It has 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes of ROM. It does have a 5200 milliamp battery. Does have that 5-watt speaker that does 360 degrees sound with that, which is actually quite cool. Does have the dual band frequencies, 2.4 or 5G. Does have Bluetooth 4.0. With that, guys, you have the connection that you really need. Now, since it is an Android 7.1, the Android 7.1 will allow you access to a lot of apps from Google Home Store or all that other stuff that you really need, including Netflix and Hulu, HBO's, whatever you really want, Amazon Live, all of that. Great little piece right there. Now, the few things is it actually does not weigh a lot. You're kind of great there. About 16.6 ounces with this, which is actually kind of cool. It does allow up to a 100-inch screen, 30,000 hours of lamp life. Is a 100 ANSI luminous, it's recommended for a dimmer environments, guys. If it's a bright environment, you're not going to be able to see this. With it, you'll get a few hours of usage time off this unless you plug it in, of course, and then use it with the power source nonetheless. But a great piece of technology. Honestly, guys, this little soda can style projector is beautifully, beautifully done. So if you're looking for something, hey, there you go. Or maybe you need a kick scooter. James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from SmoothSat. This is their E9 electric scooter for kids or small adults, guys, let's be honest. Guys, this is the black version. They do have 2 other colors if you need them. The size can be changed, guys, anywhere up to 37 inches tall on the neck. As you guys see, I do have it folded on purpose. We do have the manual if you need the manual here, guys. We also have a couple little pieces. You have the charging cable. Now, this is a standard wall plug with the standard round style adapter to charge this. It will take several hours to charge it. You will get several hours of use or up to 5 miles off one charge. They do give you the Allen wrench, guys. The Allen wrench is for this handlebars because the handlebars actually do not come on or mounted, so you will need to mount them right here. Very simple, very easy. Just Allen it off and then connect it. Now you can adjust this to any direction you want. Now also, this is where you'll find your controller. This controller is actually what you'll start this with or power it on right here. If you hold the power button, you'll see it come on. Right here is a little digital screen. This will show you that it's a full charge. It does tell you we're going east, actually, or actually mode E, which is, slower mode. So you can change the mode. So let's go into normal mode, or we can go into sport mode. Sport mode will give you the fastest speed up to 10 miles an hour, guys. Now, this will hold somebody up to 136 pounds. Now, I stood on this. I rode it around already, testing it out. It held me, but it's not going to hold me forever, but you could ride it if you're a bigger person. I'm a big kid, so definitely I will ride this. Now you have another button. This other button right here will change actually the RGB coloring. But let's talk about this, guys. To change this around, I'm going to move this around for us a little more after I set all this stuff aside, right? Out of the way. You guys are going to start seeing some stuff. Yes, it's got RGB lighting. It's got a little kickstand right here, guys. You flip the little kickstand, it will hold it up a little more stable if you need it. To get the neck up, guys, you will actually have to hit this little clip, which will bring this up, and once it's up, it is now locked in place and you're good to go. Up here next to the start button is actually where you'll change the colorations of the RGB. Now we are in purple mode. If I drop the lighting, I'm going to drop some of this lighting on purpose. Let's give you a little bit more coloration, right? So right here, guys, you see that this coloration a little more purple. If I hit it again, we'll go to red. If I hit it again, we have a full coloration. It changes colors and patterns of green, red, purple, blues, all the way through. True RGB style, right? Go back, goes into another flashing mode. If you want to change it again, straight green, straight purple, red again, and back to RGB fashion. Now I'm going to bring the lights back up real quick. We're going to show you a couple more things. Now I'm going to bring this to you. Now this is not heavy. It's like 14 pounds, right? So I can pick this up. Right here on the deck is a nice grip tape all the way through with their logo. So don't worry about it, guys. Back here is your step brake. You will step on this to brake the tire. Very simple, very easy to use. Now let's talk about this. Guys, it's a push scooter just like this. You can use it as a push scooter, no worries. Once you want to activate this into the electric motor mode, you will have to get up to 3 miles an hour kicking, which is quite easy. Anybody can do it. Once that speedometer hits 3 miles an hour, you push the throttle down. Do not push the throttle until you are going 3 miles an hour. Then you will go. Guys, very simple, very easy, nice little scooter. Yes, I rode this. It is rainy today, so Now with this kick scooter, guys, it's actually beautifully done. Great for the kids or adults alike, is up to a certain weight limit. Just remember that, a certain weight limit with this one, guys, because it's just that. It's not really meant for huge adults. So they say about 132 pounds. Now, I did ride this. No problems, didn't hurt it. It still rode fine. So if you guys are looking for something like that, maybe this is actually an option for you. The Smoosat E9 is a cool little kick scooter. Now, of course, next up is this very cool little karaoke machine right there, but we're going to get to that in a second with that. So with this, guys, very nice little piece of technology. It's called the Donner Portable Karaoke Machine, and there's a reason for that. But we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this right here. There is the Donner right there. It does have dual sets of lighting. So you do have the top lighting, karaoke style disco lighting on the very top. Then on the front, you see the driver has a couple rings of light. All those lights can actually be changed to effects. There are 6 different party light effects with this. Now this does have a remote control, and it is considered a PA style speaker with it. Now what this has is, it does come with 2 microphones. Nobody wants to hear me since. I'm not sure what you mean, and good morning. With this, guys, you have a whole bunch of different stuff, including 6 voice changing effects and auto-tune, 6 sound effects, and multiple other levels. Now, it is a Bluetooth style, so you can actually connect up your phone and all of that other cool stuff. Sing, yeah, nobody wants to hear me sing either. I actually annoyed my wife to no
lighting effect again, right? Change it. Not a big deal, but if we turn the lights back on, we should start hearing some. Now, the mic volume. Come up, bring up, and now you guys are going to start hearing the microphone working. Now, the cool part about this is there is voice effects. I'm going to turn the microphone down some.
Auto-tune.
Grab a different signal.
Robot.
Robot. Hello. What you doing now?
Female.
Hey, Wayne. Wow, this is just weird.
Peed. Sing.
So now they have the sing voice, and I cannot
Now,
sing worth
Victoria, you know better.
anything.
Original.
Original? Wow. Hey, there's an original thing that I'm just playing me. So that's the sound effects right there, guys. Now
Voice
let's change
effects.
over to this.
There's some sound effects.
Let's get ready to rumble! So, guys, and as you can see, that's not all the way up. If I turn this all the way up, we should have some stuff.
Now, with that, guys, you can add on a whole bunch of stuff and have fun with it. Now, of course, I will tell you it doesn't have a screen, so it's not playing the words to the songs. You will have to figure that out yourself. But a cool little piece for you guys if you need something like that. And, of course, guys, I'm going to let the new people popping in. There is background noise. My background software removal software is no longer working, no longer effective. So you guys are hearing everything that's going on, including my keyboard, which is super loud because I have the most loud keys in the world. I'm not kidding, guys. Look at that. It just moved the whole screen. Guys, if my keyboard is crazy, crazy loud, which is funny. I just have the world's loudest keyboard. I don't like not having background software removal. This is not for me. Oh. Guys need a doorknob? Maybe a biometric style. Well, Geek Tales got you covered with this next one. I actually have this cool little piece. I use this
James
daily.
here. Today we're taking a look at the Geek Tail Smart Door Lock. Now this is a biometric or fingerprint style door lock, but it also does come with dual keys. Now it is very simple to use. Uninstall your old hardware, 2 screws to put this back in, and very easy to do. You have the keys just in case the fingerprints don't work or your battery dies. As I can show you guys, this is now unlocked and I can actually open this. I just have the keys in here. I can take the keys out. It says locked. Close it again. You guys will see I cannot open it. And we're good to go. Now, the cool thing is the moment you install this, you wait to put the batteries in on
Victoria,
the back
how
side
you doing over there?
till the end. Now I'm going to switch views and kind of show you guys the back side of this. So you guys give me a second, we're going to switch views. Okay, this is the back side of the Geek Tail door lock. Now here is your master pin. This will allow you to adjust and set certain things. You'll have 1 screw on each side right here of this door handle that you'll take off. That is where you'll put your 4 AAA batteries in and then put the cap back on. Now remember, when you put this together, guys, do not have this door shut because you will need to enter your master fingerprint to make this door work. Now a couple cool things is when you have the doorknob open, just like this, if I tap my front thumbprint and I tap this button, and now it is in actual enable mode, guys, and I can unlock this and lock this with no problems. Now if I hit the thumbprint again,
Yep.
I
Lock
unlocked
myself
it,
out. No.
and now it will lock again, and it'll go into lock mode. See, now it is disabled, and it is now locked. Now,
That's
if
just
you
me
want to
disabled.
input more fingerprints, you can definitely do that. You
Thanks,
can do up to
Garfield.
20 fingerprints on this door lock. Now, I'm going to move us around a little more.
Now, with this, you do get extra keys just in case you lock yourself out. It also comes with the power bank plug. So you can hook up a power bank if the battery dies. Now, if you lose your fingerprints, I don't know how you're going to lose your fingerprints. Maybe you lose your finger and it's locked. Well, you have 20 other fingerprints to get in. So you should be okay. Now, with that being said, you can do a full reset to the hardware, guys, if you really need, if that is what's truly needed. But it's a cool little doorknob. I use this literally every day in my bedroom. It works fundamentally very, very well. I have no problems with this thing whatsoever, and it's that. It's a good microphone. Good doorknob. Let's go there. Doorknob, all right? Not microphone. I have microphones on the head because my microphone is not working properly. Yeah, my dad did that too in a closet chopping wood. So we used to live on a large piece of property, and we had a fireplace. We had what was called the wood closet, and it was actually a very large room. Inside that room, unfortunately, did not have a light. He went in there one night to go chop some wood for the fireplace. Took his finger off. Oh man, childhood memories. It happens, all right, guys. It does happen. So now we call him Stubby. My uncle was missing a whole arm, right at the elbow. Got electrocuted. Oh, we got the Pelosi. This is a Pelosi. So guys, this is what's called the Pelosi ceramic heater. This is a 1500 watt style heater. This is kind of cool though. It is an oscillating style. It does have a remote control. Now, unfortunately, the remote control interfered with the electric heater on my TV stand. I was the same signal. This is good for rooms up to about 160 square feet. So you're good there. Now, this will heat up with under 2 seconds, and it heats up very, very fast and gets to the temperature you want quickly. Now, the one thing about this is it oscillates only about 70 degrees. So you get about 70-degree oscillation back and forth with this. Now, it does have considered UL94VU flame-resistant materials it's made out of. Now, it'll still melt at some point, all right? Let's just be honest. It has overheating protection built in, and it has tip-over switch off. So what that means is that tip-over switch off, if it tips anywhere over 30 degrees, it's automatically going to shut down. That way, if it falls, it will not heat and go onto the ground and melt stuff or, catch fires and all that. It actually cools down pretty quick, too, which is actually nice. Now, this has an 8-hour timer, so anywhere between 0 and 8 hours you can set up a timer for. It has what's called echo mode. The echo mode will actually maintain a comfortable temperature setting and not use up a lot of power with that, guys. But it's actually a really nice piece if you guys are looking for one. Hey, Warwick, how you doing? So, cool little piece, guys. If you're looking for something like that, it might be an option for you. Might be an option. Or maybe you need one of these. This is kind of cool. James here. Today we're taking a look at a product from Andobo. Now this is a phone holder, of course, but this is something a little different than I've normally used or tested before. This is their Easy Clip car mount. Now this Easy Clip car mount is actually really cool because it's called a long gooseneck style for your cup holder. That's right. It goes into a cup holder now, guys, in case you don't have an air vent or you don't want to stick it to your dash. Now inside this, you'll be greeted with a whole bunch of pieces, and we'll kind of pop these open and show you guys these as we go, of course. Now the first piece you'll be greeted with is actually these extender pieces. Now these extender pieces are kind of important, and I'm going to show you guys that in a second. You'll then be greeted with, of course, the phone holder itself, rubberized backing, their logo, rubberized side pads to grip your phone, and a bottom piece. The bottom piece will still allow for the charging cable to go in to charge your phone. Now, also that bottom piece can be extended down to give you a little extra length. On the side right here is the button. You'll press that button. It will open up, and that is where you'll set your phone. Very cool. Then you have the gooseneck cup holder mount. Guys, when you pull it out, it's going to come out like this. This is your gooseneck. It is bendable and movable to whatever position you want. Now, this is where it's cool. You see the roundness of this actual device. Well, you're going to think it's not going to fit in there tight. Well, of course, it's not going to fit in there tight yet. You have these 3 little pieces right here all the way around that when you start twisting into a certain direction, you'll notice that they start coming out, and the feet will go out until they are wide enough to make a tight fit. If the amount of feet that are in here don't fit properly, that's where these little extra pieces come. You'll set those extra pieces on there, gives you a little extra extension to make it a little thicker, depending on how big of a hole you have. Once that's in there, guys, that's going to be sturdy. Now, to use the pivot ball, of course, you'll loosen the back end of this just like this, till you can put the pivot ball in and it locks in place. Once it's there, you'll adjust it, tighten it down until it's nice and snug. Now you have the angle, but you also have the gooseneck to bend it into any direction you want. Once you're done, guys, you can put any phone in here, guys. From iPhone 14 Pro with an OtterBox Defender case to a Samsung S21 with its own case. Set it in there, pop it open, slide the locks into place to where it's snug, and you're good to go. Now, once the phone's in there, like I said, you can adjust it whatever angle you want, move the gooseneck to wherever you want, position you want, and you're good to go. If you guys need a cool little phone holder like this, gooseneck style, cup holder style. Guys, honestly, it's a very cool option. If you guys don't want to have a phone holder on your dash or in your window, this is actually a really nice option for the cup holder. I was actually quite surprised. But of course, I also had to say you got to move the Glocks into place. I did not realize I said Glocks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Yeah, one of these days, you're going to get the Glocks. Oh, that's some good stuff there. I tell you, good stuff. I can't remember what we got. Oh, we got the Hohem. Guys, this is the Hohem iSteady X2 smartphone gimbal. That's right. This is a 3-axis gimbal for the smartphones. Oh, or the non-smartphones. James here with a quick unboxing and showcase of new product from Hohem. This is their iSteady X2 3-axis gimbal stabilizer for smartphones, guys. This is a foldable phone gimbal with wireless remote. This has a separate tripod. This is built for any phones like iPhone 12, Max Pros, 13s, 11s, your Samsungs, Googles, any smartphone, guys. This comes with a carrying case, a remote control, a small tripod, the gimbal itself, and a charging cable. So, what does it do? Well, it has an anti-shake. It can do also face recognition or object tracking. So that is a very cool objects piece that this can do. But to do all that, you will need to use the app, guys. Just remember, it will need the app. So they do have an app. This is foldable, should be able to fit in your pocket. It weighs less than a half pound. That is objectively small, guys. So like I said, it has the 3-axis stabilization with the 4.0 anti-shake algorithm. So should be able to do a lot of stuff. Now it does some other things like photo, video, audio, auto rotation, recenter the gimbal, front and rear camera recording. It'll work with front or rear. Zoom in or out, or mode change, guys. It'll do all that. Now, I apologize about that.
It needs the
My
app.
kids
It can
shut the
actually
door
work
really
up to
loud.
33 feet away from the remote control from the device. So you can set it
sad
away
part
from
of
you,
no
walk away,
background removal
and
software.
still use this. Now, this has a built-in battery that you can actually use to do other stuff. The built-in battery is a 2800 milliamp battery, I believe, off the top of my head, guys. So you do have that in here, which works rather cool. So, small size, you have an operating time of 10 hours. You can pan and tilt. If you need to charge your device, it can do that. So, let's pull it out and show you guys what you get. First, you get the box right. Now, inside this, guys, you get the box, you get the actual carrying case, you get the hard shell, you get this very cool charging cable, but you also get the connecting cable. Now, of course, I'm going to pop it open, talk about all the cool stuff with this, and I feel that my audio is messing up again. So, guys, if my audio is messing up, I apologize right now. There's nothing I can do about it. I see it's a little flickering, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. With this, you guys get the user manual. The user manual pretty much tell you. I should have, yes. There should have been a notification everywhere for this. I did send out a media blast. Not sure why it wouldn't have popped up. So, did it not pop up? That's weird. Let me go check. I see it says something, yeah, but I'm no clue. Hopefully my mic's working. Why do I feel like my mic's not working now? They have a little help section, guys. And the other side of the box over here, this is kind of cool here. So you also have a hand strap for the gimbal if you guys need the hand strap, or a carrying case.
You know, nice little carrying case, felt carrying case, almost like an old school D&D dice carrying case. Very cool. Small tripod, guys. You guys see this? Just a little little tripod. It says him. Pops out. Works like that. You set it up to whatever you guys want, and you have a tripod. Very cool. Very easy. 3/8 screw. You can use this on any device, including this gimbal. Second is the remote. The remote has a lot of stuff, and I'm going to show you guys this. It has a lot of buttons. You have your on and off button slide up there, guys. Back here is your battery.
Please let me know if my microphone
Battery
started acting up again,
compartment. See
guys.
if you can
I
pop it
don't
open.
know what's going on here.
And we're not going to be able to pop it open. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out later. You have your Bluetooth button. You have your pan and tilt, zoom, mode, you know, up, down, negatives, your pictures, video, and all that cool stuff. Then you have your USB to USB-C, guys. This is cool.
See, he says. Now, here's your actual gimbal. The gimbal does come locked into place. Now, you will need to adjust it, move it, and all of the other cool stuff to make it work. Now, this cable does one of two things. First, it will charge this device. That's right. It will charge this device. So that's what you really need it for, right? To charge it. Once you unlock this little lock back here, this little mechanism, you'll actually move this and switch it. And then it will pop open and allow you to adjust. And, well, of course, you see me struggling right there. But, hey, it happens sometimes. Once you pop it, move it, unlock it, slide it out, it will swivel, and then you can start moving everything else. Look at that. Oh, my God, it's back to where it should be.
Over here, off and on. Let's power it up real quick and see.
Lost sound of the whole video.
You guys watch it spin.
There you go.
Spin it back around. Set a phone on here. I have a large phone, guys, so we're going to attempt a larger phone on this. See if it works.
Now, once you put your phone on there, you literally use it like a gimbal. But the cool part is there is an app for this, guys, that will allow this to become like almost AI tracking. With the app, it will actually track your face and move around if you need that. But this will give you that steadiation or steady of the actual video recording of your videos with that, and while adjustments and making moves and stuff. Cool little piece if you guys are looking for something like that. Now we have up next the Shocks Open Run.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm excited to showcase to you the Shocks Open Run Bone Conduction Sport Headphones. So these are going to conduct your music, podcast, whatever it is you're listening to, through your bones vibrations. So you guys can see that right here, very simple branding. Now, these are going to be IP67 water resistant. They are going to have Bluetooth built into them, so you can have them paired up to your favorite devices. And honestly, just taking a look
I
at
apologize,
the design,
guys. I have
very
to take
simple.
this.
So these are going to come in multiple colors, but I have these in gray. You guys can see there's not a lot to them. Now, these do sound phenomenal. So these are also very lightweight at only 28 grams. They're also going to have up to 8 hours of battery life built into them. Now, controlling this is very simple. If you guys look right over here, you're going to have your power
Hopefully
button,
that's okay.
your mode selector button, which is really just going to switch your tracks or turn up the volume on your headphones. Now, wearing these, they are so lightweight and so minimalist that you really don't even feel like you're wearing them. The sound quality that you get from the Shocks Open Run is just phenomenal. And the biggest benefit is that you can hear everything going on outside around you at the same time while you're listening to music, podcasts, or whatever. If somebody walks up to you and you're wearing normal headphones, such as the Apple AirPods, if they're in your ear, as you guys can see, these ones go in your ear, you're not going to be able to hear them. But with the Open Run open ear design, you're going to have that availability to be able to hear what's going on around you. Maybe there's an emergency or something along those lines. So if you guys are looking for some premium bone conduction headphones, I highly recommend you check out the Shocks Open Run. These are great. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
So, like he said, if you guys need some Shocks Open Runs, maybe that's a good option for you. Nice little piece right there for you. With that cool little piece of headphones, guys. If you've never seen how they work, they're actually really cool. The best part is when you use these, you can still hear everything going on around you. Good placement for these is literally like if you are going on to fly. You can listen to your music, audiobook, while still hearing your flight being called. Maybe you need to get to your gate at a certain time and you're listening for that flight. Well, you can still do that while still having this working, so you can hear more than one thing. Cool little piece, guys. Honestly, very awesome. Next up is the hair removal tool from U-Like.
This is the U-Like IPL hair remover handset, and it's so awesome because it helps to remove hair, making it easier between shaving and just trying to keep smooth skin. It adopts a clinical grade sapphire ice touch technology, so it actually lowers the temperature from 158 Fahrenheit to 50
Hey, I
degrees
appreciate that shit,
Fahrenheit
Roman.
at the point of contact with the skin, which is pain-free. I just love it. It helps make the skin feel more smooth and reduces thick hair in the areas that it is applied. And after the first 4 weeks of treatment, it's recommended to continue with bi-weekly touch-ups to keep it looking its best all year round. It is recommended by dermatologists and FDA cleared. It's perfect for full body use. It allows you to select the intensity, so depending on where you're applying it, you can choose different intensities for the face, bikini area, armpits, arms, legs, and so forth. It comes in a leather box and comes with its own razor, because the first step is to shave. Then you hold on to the on and off button to turn on the device, put on your goggles, and get ready to apply. And voila, in a flash, it will help reduce hair and make it so much easier and smoother. Overall, I love the color of this device, but also its functionality is amazing. It has a light transmission rate of 99.99%, which enhances the hair remover effect and prevents skin burns at the same time, making it painless and something you can easily do at home. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So if you guys need a little tool like that, maybe that's your option. Or maybe you need a hair dryer. Maybe you need an ionic style hair dryer. Well, this next one is a very cool option that my wife did.
Hey everyone, I'm Rachel, and today I have for you the Life in Swift hair dryer. So it comes in this box here. Love the box. I love a pretty box. I don't know about you. And so inside the box, it comes with, of course, you have your instruction manual, and then here is the unit itself. So this is the Life in dryer, and then it comes with the attachments. You have your diffuser, and then you have your concentrator here, and then you have the fan style one to like really get on the vent brush. And what I really love is that these are magnetic. Like, look at this. Like, seriously, how cool is that? Like, and it doesn't come off, right? Amazing. I love that. So no like clipping, no trying to screw it on, like just really clip and go. Love it. And so they all just clip on just like that. This got a really good grip, guys. Like, wow, that's not going to go anywhere while you're drying your hair. It's not going to fly off. And this is like 1,400 watts of power. Like, it's incredible. And it's lightweight on your hand because the motor is in the handle. Like, this is genius. It's sleek looking. It's modern. This is the future of blow dryers, girls, guys. Like, this really is. I cannot wait to plug this in and try it. My hair is pretty wet. It doesn't look it, but it is pretty still kind of wet. So I'm going to try the diffuser one because, well, I have curly hair, so we definitely need to diffuse this baby. But we're going to give this a try, and I'm going to go through the temperature settings with you and show those to you as well when I start drying my hair. Hey everyone, so first I'm going to show you that it has the trip circuit for your safety protection, right? Because you're going to make sure that we're safe. And then it also has the power block that's attached to it for extra protection. So we're going to start with the modes here so you can.
So as you guys see right here, guys, it's a cool piece. It's magnetic and all of the other cool adjustments. It actually is. I agree. It's a little bit spindier. Now, with that being said, there's a few reasons for that. It's magnetic. It doesn't work like standard ones. So standard hair dryers work totally different than the way this does and works out. But it's actually very, very beautifully done. The magnetic heads are easily changed, but then you have some adjustments back here. You have the dual fan levels, so you have low and then high. You also have some other settings where you can actually do cold shot, which is just cold air blowing through, or you can do low or medium heat, which is like an orange temperature with that. Then you can go to high heat, which turns the ring red. But then it's also got the setting in the back that's really kind of cool. And that is actually the setting, if I remember the name correctly, it's called active circulating mode, I believe, if I remember right. With the active circulating mode, it'll go from hot to cold, so you don't damage your hair. But what's built into this actual technology of this device is actually cool also, is that it can actually determine if the hairdryer is getting too hot, and then it won't let it hurt itself or hurt your hair. Now, this actually has a $40 clippable coupon today, so it does bring the price down. But if you are somebody that likes to use a hairdryer, this is a really nice piece of technology that works very, very, very well. It actually heats up super quick, gets to the point where you need it, and then blows a lot of air. My wife was very, very happy with this piece of technology. So much so, my kid took it from her and kept it. Let's just go there. My kid ended up with this. This is now my daughter's. They're both beauticians. They both love this piece and use it quite a lot. But if you're looking for something like that, an ionic style might be a very good option for you. And the Lafion is a very, very cool one. It does have all the pieces you need. It's actually very well balanced in weight. The weight actually even surprised me because there is no really heavy motor at the end of a big bulky end of a hairdryer like most of the big older styles have. So this one actually saves you that. It's well balanced. And my wife wants one now. So now I have to find a way to get my wife one of these because technically we got this, the wife wanted it, and the kid ended up with it for Christmas. She just took it, kept it. But if you guys need a hairdryer, it's a nice piece, honestly. Look, it's a Mia Mario. No, it's Mia James. This is the Syncom Deep Tissue.
James here with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product, guys. This is from our friends over at
I try to keep my hair short too. Right there with
precision
you. I don't even brush my hair.
Massager, guys, right?
Throw a hat on.
This has a 15-minute timer, 6 changeable heads. It has a 2,000 milliamp battery for 6 hours of use time on a full charge, right? So you get 5 levels of vibration, plus it has a super quiet and high torqued motor.
So I think I fixed my microphone issue. If you guys have noticed any difference, please let me know. May have corrected the issue I was having with it cutting in and out.
A carrying case, which is very cool that they give you this nice carrying case, right? So inside the carrying case, we're going to kind of come forward a little more. We'll show you the little case. It's got their logo down here. Nice little hat.
That little case.
Handle strap, so you guys can take it along.
It's a case.
You know, it's good that they give you the case, so if you guys don't have to have all the heads laying around and stuff like that. So popping it over.
We're going to pop it over. We're going to show you guys all the pieces, bits and bobs, and all that other cool stuff that's inside here. That's right. So you have a big round head. You have that big round head is good for the back. You have the U-shaped head. The U-shaped head is for improving flexibility of the spine, necks, and shoulders. You then have the flat head. The flat head's good for all muscles to go groups or deep style of tissue massaging. You then have the bullet head. The bullet head is good for relieving tension in deep tissue and trigger points, of course, with that. You then have the small head. The small head is good for the arms, thighs, calves. But you have this what's called the rubber gas head. The rubber gas head is great for relaxing the muscles of the abdominal and chest. So you're not overstimulating too much with that. Now, with that being said, this does some cool stuff, but it is actually really, really quiet. Now, on a full charge, you get about 6 hours of usage time with that. That's right, 6 hours of usage time. Now, you also have five levels of intensity. Level 1 is 1800 RPM. Then you have level 2, which is like 2000 RPM. You have level 3 that's like 2300 RPM, and then level 4 is 2550, and then level 5, of course, is 2800 RPM, which is your highest RPM with that. Now, there is a 50% clippable coupon with this device today. That's right, 50% clippable coupon. If you really need, there's a clippable coupon. Hey, Chucky, what's up, man? How you doing, bud? What's a cracking? As you guys see, there it is in action, moving, working, and all of that other cool stuff. And all of that. Yeah. Look, it's a Flybird weight bench. The Flybird weight bench, guys, no need for the video. You see it. Hey, let's just be honest. You see it right here. Now, there's a $20 clippable coupon for this, but this is about 46 inches, well, 45 and a half inches long, approximately. 1,000 pounds weight capacity. That's right, 1,000 pounds weight capacity. Now, that's 1,000 pounds total. That means you plus the weights you're using. Don't exceed that, right? Don't do it. Now, with this is fully foldable and toolless. You don't need no tools. You just need the little screws that are built onto it to adjust it, fold it down. Now, with that, it does have this cool little faux leather material. The faux leather material is fully washable. Don't worry about it. You're good to go. This thing is beautiful, guys. Honestly, very, very beautiful. The best part is it folds up really, really nice and can be pretty much anywhere. Maybe you have a couch that sits up kind of high. It could probably go under a couch. It could fit in a corner. It could fit in a closet. The twist and rotate and pull pins are just what makes this, guys, but it tightens, connects up, and you're on the go. Now, if you are into working out, this might be a good option for you, especially if you live in like an apartment or you don't have the space, or maybe you just have too much stuff. Let's be honest. Maybe you have too much workout equipment. You just need to save a little space. This gives you that option. It gives you that option for that. Let's go here. Let's do this. We have another one right here. This is the one Nikita did. This is another version of the Flybird foldable weight bench.
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you
Now
the
this one
Flybird
can only hold,
flat
I
bench.
believe this is a
foldable
600
flat weight
pound
bench that's
capacity
easy
one.
to assemble and is
So,
perfect, rated up to
$10
600
coupon with
pounds.
this one,
Now
guys.
this thing was super easy to build. These are all the parts that it comes with, and it comes really neatly wrapped up and stored in plastic. But it was super easy. It's super lightweight, super easy to move. It's also super comfortable. The padding itself on the actual bench was just super comfortable, and I absolutely loved getting to build this thing and test it out. It's going to be a great addition to my home gym. As you can see, there's a couple of stains on it, but that's because I was kind of roughhousing with my dogs around it. But this thing is absolutely fantastic. And so if you're looking for a really awesome weight bench to have for your home gym, then Flybird has most certainly got you covered.
So there you guys go, Flybird weight benches. Next up is the Yosuda Magnetic Rower. The Yosuda Magnetic Rower is one Justin did. Justin loves this.
This Yosuda indoor rowing machine is an absolutely fantastic workout and fitness product that once you put it together with only 10 screws and about 20 minutes of time, you could fold it up just like this. All you have to do is unscrew the locking mechanism and the pin. So you just screw this in at the bottom here, and then it stays folded up in a vertical position. Doesn't take long if you want to put it away for a day, make it take up less floor space. It's easy to do. Just simply screw it in, lock it up, and then take it out the next day, or maybe you only row on weekends. You just lock it up and slide it in a corner.
Rolling
What I really
weekends,
love is
what?
just how little space it takes up when
No
it's folded
way.
up. You could just put it right away in a corner in a living room or an office or a bedroom with a lot of extra space, and it takes up almost no room at all. Among the most it is among the most
I
foldable
love
rowing
how he
machines I've
left the
ever seen.
blooper in there.
Now, the magnetic resistance on the rowing machine here gives you a lot of different resistance levels, and it works out about 90% of your muscle groups. I really love rowing machines because they're great for your core back muscles, your shoulders, your arms, and your legs. They have slip-resistant foot pads, and it just is so quiet. This rowing machine is so quiet that my son was actually rowing while we were watching Stranger Things season 4 last night, and it doesn't make hardly any noise at all. It tracks your time, tracks your distance, tracks how many rows, and you can see the stand on the top of it is big enough to hold a big tablet or a phone with ease. So now it's not a smart machine. It doesn't have any AI. It just does analog digital tracking, and you put batteries into the display, but the slide is smooth on the seats. It provides incredible magnetic resistance, and you could just turn the knob to adjust resistance levels. And I use the rowing machine at the gym all the time, and this is as good as any professional rowing machine I've ever used. If you're looking for a rowing machine that will help you burn those calories, work out your muscles, and just give you a good upper and lower body workout combined, this Yasuda indoor magnetic rowing machine is just fantastic. My son had never used a rowing machine before, and he was super impressed at just how well it worked out his shoulder muscles, his back muscles, and his pecs. Now, he's a huge fan of it, uses it twice a day, even while watching TV. Again, it's extremely quiet, and of course the dogs get excited while he uses it, but I've made a total rowing machine fan out of him. This rowing machine could support up to 350 pounds, somebody who's up to 6'6" in height. It has plenty of room to go back and forth. Again, anti-skip pedals, folds up when it's not in use. This is a fantastic rowing machine, and it is highly recommended if you want to work out at home.
Watch that, guys. I have to tell my kid to park out back. They are coming to plow our parking lot. So guys, great little rowing machine if you're looking for something like that. It does work out a lot of core muscles. If you've never went rowing or have never been kayaking, you know that it uses a lot of muscles to do that. A cool little piece right there for you guys. Or maybe you guys need an EFECO-Flow. Here's another one. This is the River 2 Max.
This is the EcoFlow River Max. This is the second version of that, so the River Max 2. This thing is an absolute beast and has a ton of crazy features that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So with a total of 512 watt hours on that Life PO4 battery and a 1 hour fast charge and up to 1000 watts of output, this thing is going to keep you guys covered through an entire camping trip, through a weekend getaway, through storms, through blackouts, really anything that you can think of where you're going to need power and otherwise wouldn't have access to standard outlet power. This is going to be the one for you. So what we're going to do is dive in and take a look at all of the options that you have included with the River 2. So if I go ahead and lift this up on the front right here, you guys are going to notice that you have 3 USB-A ports, which is just so cool, so you can charge all of your devices directly from this. Then you're going to have a USB-C output that is going to output at up to 100 watts, so all of your devices are covered. If we flip over here to the side, if I pull this little lever down, just like all of other EcoFlow products, you're going to have that standard 12-volt outlet, so you guys can actually charge devices that would normally run from your car's power directly from this. And then down at the bottom, you're going to have 2 individually grounded AC outlets, and then you're going to have these 2 standard 2-prong outlets.
Remember, he put
all of this is
out
controllable through these buttons that you guys can see located around the outside of it. So say you have some stuff plugged in right here and you have some stuff plugged in right here. What you can actually do is individually control the power to each of those through this little button, or you can even do it through the app. Now if I switch it over to this side, you're going to have a fan, which is actually going to outtake some of the heat because this thing is going to run pretty warm. And then on the back side, you are going to have this Extreme Technology charging plug-in right here. So when you plug this into your wall, you can actually fast charge this in about 1 hour from 0 to 80%, which is just incredible to me. Now the back side right here, this is going to be a way for you to actually charge from your car while you're driving down the road or from your RV. And then you can also charge with EcoFlow solar panels that will plug into that same port. Overall, like I said, the River 2 Max I think is just a beast. If we go,
very cool little piece of technology, guys, if you're trying to charge or need that extra power. Now, the best part is there's actually a $50 clippable coupon with this. 1,000 watts of output for the solar generator if you need the solar panel, which is actually very beautifully done. 1 hour fast charger with this 512 WH LiFePO battery. Guys, cool little piece, guys. If you need something like that, recommend. Right here, no need to play the video. Let's just talk about it. This is the Fanatec X8 Apex tire inflator. The Fanatec X8 tire inflator has a $20 clippable coupon today, guys. But it does have an LCD dual screen. That's right, LCD dual screen. 150 PSI, up to 150 PSI of inflation power. That means you can set it anywhere between 0 to 150 PSI to inflate pretty much any tire you need. Now, they only recommend tires up to about 26 inches. Anything after that is a little touchy with that. Now, this is good for pretty much cars, e-bikes, motorcycles, bicycles, and basketballs. This does do KPA, PSI, and bar level of air pressure. Now, with this, you'll be able to get anywhere from 29 to 36 PSI within a minute of pumping. On a full charge, you'll be able to do 4 car tires, 13 motorcycle tires, 17 bicycle tires, or 86 basketballs. That's right, you can do 86 basketballs with this. Not sure why you would want to, but you could do it nonetheless. Now, it does have a real-time readout. The bottom part of the screen, you'll see where it says 35. That is where I have it set for the target pressure. The top one says 0, and that's because it's not connected to a tire whatsoever. But once you do, it'll tell you how much is in there. Now, this has a 7,800 milliamp battery built in, guys. But this is beautiful. This less than 6 minutes, you'll go from 0 to 36 PSI with no problem to inflate that tire. Now, this does have an LED light, so it does do lighting, and it does do SOS pattern. It also has a plug on the bottom, so you can actually charge your phone if you need. Guys, this is a beautiful piece that I actually kept and still use every so often. If you guys need, Fanatec has got you covered with this one. Very, very cool piece. Next up is the iWalk Link Pod. James here. Today we're taking a look at the iWalk Link Pod portable charger. Now, this is a PD USB-C power bank. This is a 4,800 milliamp style power bank, compatible with any USB-C phone out there. Now, this is not, and let me repeat, not compatible with iPhones because it's a USB-C style plug. Now, inside this case, you're going to be greeted with a USB-C to USB-C cable. This cable is meant for charging the device. You'll then be greeted with the device itself, and this is all it is. This little piece right here. Now, it does have a digital display. If I press this button on the side, it'll come on and show you guys about 19% charged. That's because I tested this beforehand just to make sure everything was kosher. Now, with this, guys, this will work on the S23s, S22s, S21s, and anything in between that's USB-C style. Now, it does have a little cover. The cap does come off. It does have a rubber little piece and will hold on. Now, you'll actually grab your USB-C like phone. Now, as he shows you guys how to plug it in and use it, there's a 20% clippable coupon with this now. There are multiple colors: black, pink, white, blue, and a purple. So yes, it does come in purple. It's almost a lavender purple. But once you plug it in, you'll see the actual amount of charge left in the device, and you'll see that it will start charging your device. Now, I will tell you, make sure it is compatible with your phone case. It may not plug in properly on certain phone cases if that phone case is a little bit big with that. Now, this is actually a nice piece. It does do 18 watts of fast charging capability with it, so you're good there. Just simply put, 4,800 milliamp power bank, guys, for the phones with the USB-C plugs, just perfectly used. You guys can use it pretty much on anything with the USB-C port to keep that charge. So next up is another little cool item over here. Let's see if we can get this to show up, and maybe we can. Maybe we can. Right there. That is an Anker product. That's right, Anker. With this is the Soundcore 3 by Anker. The Soundcore 3 is this beautifully blue color. Now, we're showing you guys the black version in the car, but there is a blue one, a gray one, and a red one. Now, coming in at $39, this is actually very, very cool. This is their Anker 3 Soundcore 3. This is IPX7 waterproof, 24 hours of playtime, does work with their party cast, and does have pure titanium diaphragm drivers and a passive radiator in the middle. Now, it does have their base up technology and does work with their app. Their app will allow you to adjust the EQ. That's right, the EQ. What? Yeah, you can connect up the EQ. Now, this is a 16-watt speaker with that. Now, we're going to do the sound test.
James here, and today we're taking play, pause. We have their sound core. But as you guys control right here, you can actually adjust your volume. As you guys see, it came on full volume. My phone was already up there. But room filling, guys, that is actually quite loud for 16 watts.
Like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side. PCH, country living. I don't think I'd follow lights. Take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night. Window this ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines.
Wait for it to come back on. You guys see, that thing actually makes a room-filling sound that is actually, I believe, well worth it. If you guys need a fully waterproof Bluetooth speaker, maybe for the backyard or the beach or wherever you're heading, it's a really awesome option. Sounds great, looks good, and connects up to your phone with no problem whatsoever, guys. Fully recommend. Fully recommend. Now we're going to show you guys a Govee product. Govee. This is the Govee RGB IC 15-inch TV light bar. James here, and today we're taking a look at a product from Govee. This is the RGB IC TV light bars. Now these are 15-inch light bars, guys. Now the cool thing is these are Wi-Fi connectability or Bluetooth connectability. Now I'll show you guys that. It does work with their Govee app. Now this is where it gets cool. You can actually use this as placement near the TVs, behind the TVs, on the TV, however you want. There's multiple positionings capabilities with this. Now this works with any TV from 45-inch to 70-inch TVs. Now it will also work with Google Assistant or Alexa if you really need. And they have the 31 plus vibrant scene modes, which is actually quite cool. Now, like I said, this is the light bar setup. We're going to pop this open. We're going to give you guys a look at this. And all of that cool stuff. And then we're going to actually set it up to the TV right behind you. Now, the cool thing is Govee made it smart for you guys. So you just literally pull this little tab up and you don't have to cut these no more. I like that they did that because, honestly, I get tired of pulling out my knife and opening up packages all the time. Now, like I said, it does work with all of your Alexa apps and all that if you really need. But download the Govee app to get the most control out of this. So, first thing you're going to see is the user manual. Don't really need the user manual. Then you're going to see it's in a white box with a whole bunch of boxes. Yes, that's right, boxes. But what could be inside these boxes? So, more boxes. First we get this first box. I'm going to show you guys this. This is the actual controller right here. You'll see this controller. This controller will allow you to use this without the app. It does have a 3M adhesive sticking tab, so you can stick it to anywhere you need. It does have the lighting control, play this whole video, but it's worth it. Bluetooth control, all right there. Now, we're going to move on to the next little box right here. And this should be, if I'm correct, and I am kind of correct, these are mounting brackets for this device.
Now, there are two
these mounting brackets do have...
There are actually two different types of mounting brackets, guys. There's actually 3M adhesive mounting brackets, which are the ones I'm showing you right here. So you can stick it to the back of your TV. That's right, to the back of your TV and have it just stuck to there. Now, they also come with tabletop style of brackets. So you can actually set them on and just let it sit there. Or you can do what I do and just lay them down on the ground and let them lay there under your TV. If you really want, you can do that. So you do have the two different styles of mounts, which are actually really cool. The one thing I will tell you, though, is if you have to remove those mounts off the back of your TV, the 3M adhesive does take a little bit of pulling to get off. You might want to heat it up slightly and pull it and prod it with the hair dryer to get it to pop off. And then you'll have to get new 3M adhesive or whatever you want. It's just what it is, all right? So there is your tabletop mounts right there, guys. with the rubber padding. Actually, really, really cool. Really nice kit. With the app, guys, you have full-on Govee control with that app. If you guys don't know what the Govee app does, you should. Because the Govee app does literally controls all of your lighting in one app. So you can have multiple lightings like I have, multiple sources around me working at once. Now, right now, I'm pulling out these 15-inch light bars right here to show you guys. Now, if you wanted to know where those lights are at now, it is under that TV, and you can probably slightly see them down there. With that, we'll kind of show it off in a minute. But with these guys, you get two 15-inch light bars connected up with that, and you are good to go. Now, I'm going to jump forward to where we actually have this set up. You guys see this in action. The Govee RGB-IC light bars hooked up, guys. I will talk about it.
Hey, look, it's my bedroom.
You guys
look
see
at that big projection
very bright
screen.
and very ominous in this room, in this setting. So it's definitely not where I'm going to leave these. Now, you will have to hook up the app. When you get into the app, guys, you will have to find the model number H6046 and pair it up. Once you pair it up, guys, you then have access to the app to control it however you want. Now, this app has everything you truly want, including what I have connected, and that is the light bars. Now, you can actually shut these off separately and shut one off, and you guys will see that I shut that off. Now, I can turn that one back on and shut the other off if I want. You can play with whatever one you truly want to have on. Now we can go to music mode. The music mode is where it's going to start getting really cool and start reacting. I'm going to shut some lighting off. This is where you're going to guys see it in full effect. That is very cool. It's reacting to my voice, of course. Now I can adjust the sensitivity or change the rhythm of that with the music voice, or we can go to strike mode, which is actually quite cool. We can go to vibrate mode. We can even do shiny.
On camera, but I'm hungry.
Shiny is actually, I like shiny now. Rainbow effects, of course, tap. It's going to just start dropping up and down. Or we can go into torch mode. Torch mode is just like a flame while moving. I really like that one. Then we got beat. To the beat, y'all. We go to the beat. And now it's going to just start bouncing around. Now we can go into solid colors, of course. If we want, we can just adjust it. We will have to we can adjust it all the way up. Or if we want, we can click all these little separate lights. And when I do this, I can pick a different color. Red, greens, blues, oranges. Anything and everything I want. Now we do have scenes. We have snowflake, which will just pop over one at a time. We can do blooming. That's just a nice little vibrant color. Fires, meteors. Then we can go into life. Life would be like a tunnel, going into a tunnel. Sleep modes, we can go into party mode. Party mode is where it's at, right? Then we have the funny ones. We can do drum beats, right? Drummy beats. We can do fright modes. Glitter effect, just like that if you want the glitter. Crossing, or we can go into movie watching. Now, if we want movie watching, we can do like action sequence. Then we have the action sequence just flashing around. War films and all of that cool stuff, guys. Then you can do DIY mode. The DIY mode is pretty much what you're going to make your own stuff at. Now, the effects labs and all that, now if you really want, you can just shut it off and just power it down just by a click of a button. You guys see how dark it just got in here. Now I turn it back on and we're good to go. Guys, I was going to hook this up to the back of the TV, but you pretty much can see what this would do. Set this on the back of the TV. Let that light glow off the back of your TV and the back of the wall while watching a movie, and the ambiance is gonna look just amazing. Again, guys, that's the Govee RGB-IC 15-inch light bars, and I hope you guys...
Like I said, guys, those are the Govee light bars. The Govee light bars are beautifully done. Now, like I said, they're actually out here in view for all of you to see. If I do this, I can actually drop the TV lights off, and you guys will see the light bars down there. Those light bars are only set at 4% brightness. If I go to 100% brightness, you're going to see how bright it is. There's no reason for it to be that bright when you're watching TV and stuff, if that's really what you want. Cool part is the full access. Like I said, you can shut one off or the other, or both at once, however you want. Music mode. Music mode's really cool. Just reactive and stuff. Dynamic party and all of that other cool stuff with that. You can just adjust it. Now, if I pop over and start doing this, it'll change the lighting effects, auto colors and stuff like that.
with everything you could ever need or want. If I start going over, you start seeing the different types of effects with the voices, the rhythms, the rides, everything, guys. It's a beautifully done. Guys, honestly, I love this light set. Definitely believe everybody should have some Govies in their house if you guys need. Now, Warwick, yeah, so my microphone and everything else is a little out of whack today. I'm not sure why it's peaking so high. I don't know if that's any better for you, if I just brought the mic down lower or if it's too low. I cannot adjust a lot of it live, so yeah. Some videos are going to play a little louder and quieter. Definitely had issues with the mics. What's this? Oh, it's a Fantech T8. Well, Wilbert. James here. We're going to jump forward. We're going to talk about this. This is the Fantech T8 Apex car jump starter. 200 amp, 20,000 milliamp jump starter. This will work on 8.5 liter gasoline engines or 6 liter diesels. Has a very large digital display. Also has a 65 watt fast charger. Does come with LED lighting. The LED lighting will do a couple different effects, including SOS and all of that. Now, this is good for like 12 volt connections. It will do 50 starts off a full charge. With that, you have that big, large digital display. The big, large digital display will actually tell you if it's ready to start and jump start, if the power is going in and out, if it has a low voltage, or if it's just not connected correctly. I will show you guys the display of how much charge is left there also. Now, with the 65 watt in and out, you can charge this power bank within an hour and a half if fully charged, or pretty much anything else. With that being said, you can charge your phones and everything else on this. Now, this does have spark proof, reverse polarity protection, IP65 water resistant, and everything else under the sun. Now, since it has a dual plug capability, one side is a QC 18 watt charge, which is great for your phones, like your Samsungs and stuff, or the other one is a 65 watt charge, which means you can charge your MacBook off this, and stuff like that. Just remember, it's 20,000 milliamps. You're not going to get a full charge with that. Standard little package. Does come in two colors, yellow or gray. Does come with all the cables that are indicated. But then you have that very large display right there, guys. This is one of those pieces of technology that you guys could definitely have on hand in case of emergencies. Wiley, what's up? What's up, Wiley? I think we got another doorknob from Geektail. That's right, Geektail. Well, there we showed you guys a different version of this. This one actually works with an app. And you ever have a doorknob just come apart and think about it? Hey, this is just a plain doorknob. Why do I need this? Let's do something different with it. Well, I came to that conclusion, and we decided to go with this Geektail K01-01 biometric doorknob here, guys. This actually will do your fingerprints and will allow you to adjust that and set it up. Now, I'm going to walk you through installing this, and then we're going to show you guys how it works. So if you guys give me a second, we're going to do this. Okay, inside here, you're going to have a user manual. The user manual is going to give you a QR. Inside you do, you guys. You get the user manual and all of the hardware, the doorknobs, the internal mechanisms, the striker plates. You get no screwdriver. You have to get your own, right? Get your own screwdriver because you're going to need it to install it. It's going to take you approximately 10 or 11 minutes to install this doorknob. That's right, 10 to 11 minutes. It doesn't take a lot to install it. As long as you know how to do it. I mean, pretty much it's a couple screws, guys. Honestly, it's just a couple screws. The internals go in, slides in. A lot of them match up with the old internals. So if those old internals off the old doorknobs work, go with it, right? If not, use all the new hardware because it'll last longer, give you a lot smoother adjustments and all that. Once you put it in, you'll have two screws to hold in the internals, two screws to hold the doorknobs together, one screw to hold the battery plate on. Now, inside this kit, you get multiple keys just in case you don't have a battery and you still need to get in your door. You then get a connection for a power bank in case the batteries die. Now you will need 4, let's repeat, 4 AAA batteries. Now make sure those are good AAA batteries, that way they last quite a while depending on how many times you use that door or lock with them. Now here's where it gets kind of cool. With this doorknob, you actually have an app. That's right, there's an app. The app will allow you to connect up as many admins as you want and in as many users as you want. The app will also still allow you to to unlock and lock the doorknob from your phone. That's kind of cool that it allows that. Then you have some other cool stuff. It'll allow you to do as many fingerprints as you want. It'll also allow you to set up what fingerprint that you have that you're using. Maybe you want to keep track if it's your right or left thumb. Maybe you want to keep track of your index finger or your pinky finger. Whatever finger you really want. It allows for that. Now with this, guys, I do have this installed in my bedroom, and we're going to show you guys this. I'm going to jump forward where it's installed. Right here is where you'll move the top plate off, and that's where you'll find your keyhole for the keyhole. Now the very front of that is also your display for the finger button. Now with this thing works phenomenally well. This is actually still on that door, still works perfectly well. I use it daily. This is one of the things. Now here's the app. The app is simply put. It's a simple app that works fundamentally very, very well. Now the best part is with the app, it'll send notifications to you. It'll also keep track of whose fingerprint's been used, at what time, and when. If you guys need a biometric style fingerprint doorknob, this is a good option and a very, very good price range. Like literally there's a 15% clippable coupon. It does come in multiple colors. It comes in the black polished. It also comes in black and gold, and I believe, I can't remember the other version. I think it's just plain black. But there's also a satin nickel and stainless steel version also. If you guys need, cool little option for you. Or maybe you need a vegan backpack. I don't know. Maybe. Well, Deer's got one for you here.
Hey guys, I'm going to be showing off this awesome vegan leather bag. So if you've got any ethical problems with leather, don't worry. This bag does work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it, unbag it, unpackage it. Ooh, it already feels really nice. So it comes in this really nice packaging. Just slides right out. Ooh, that's super pretty. It's got some nice clasps there, the nice magnetic clasps. They seem to work really, really well. Looks like you can also expand or contract your bags. What would this be called? Little bag flap.
Bag straps.
Bag straps. You can adjust that so if you're carrying more in it. Oh, I didn't realize it came with a zipper on the inside. That's super nice and really good, especially for like pickpocketing and things. Keeps your stuff a lot more safe. There's like a really, ooh. There are a lot of features on this bag. Okay, so firstly, let's go over these little clasps on the side here. So you can actually unbutton those to make your bag a little bit bigger should you need to carry more stuff. So I'll go ahead and undo both of those so we can take a look inside the bag. The stitching itself is like really well done. It's got a nice little like laptop sleeve in there. Like I could fit my MacBook Air or my iPad in there super easy. And it's got like a couple of pockets, maybe you could put some pens or like chapstick, cell phone, things like that. It's super deep. And it's got another pocket on the outside here, which also, like, all of the inside fabric is really nice. It feels like a very good quality, and all the zippers are zipping really well and easily, and that's always good. Because I feel like on some bags, you can get a really bad zipper, and then your life is just ruined.
And I'll ask when you're ready.
Look at the back. Ooh, it's got another zipper.
Secret zipper.
Secret zipper.
Pockets.
Those nice straps, and the straps, of course, are adjustable. It's got a nice little hook if you need to hook it on something. I'm gonna have to adjust the straps definitely for mine. What do you think? Is it cute?
It matches your outfit, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Awesome. I really like this backpack. This is really, really nice.
Just
And I
bought
think
brownie
like it's a
points.
nice touch too. How like
Cool little backpack, guys, if you need it. It's considered a vegan leather. It's made out of plants. You don't have to worry about it. You're good to go. Next up is the Rest Cloud cervical traction device. It's in the
So this
video,
product right
guys.
here is my Rest Cloud neck and shoulder relaxer. It's a cervical traction device for TMG pain relief and cervical spine alignment. It's really easy to use and it can relieve neck pain in just 10 minutes. It can be used as an ordinary pillow all night long, and normally you'll need about 1 to 3 days to adapt to this pillow, but it's made of a dense and soft foam design that provides sturdy, lightweight, and a comfortable base. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and let my girlfriend use it and basically kind of show you how it looks and how it works, and I'll let her tell you how effective it is. So my girlfriend is laying on the ground and she has the neck pillow set up, and basically we followed the instructions. The cat's trying to get the instructions. Basically it shows you that you rest in a supine position. You place it behind your neck, which she does, and then it wants you to put your hands basically under some kind of, like flat surface,
Samantha,
and basically push your head back.
How are you doing?
And that's basically how you use it to work out. She did mention that there was some slight discomfort at first, but it kind of got better the more she used it, and the device does specify that it takes about 1 to 3 days to get used to it. So if you're looking for something that you can use to help basically support your neck and shoulders and help relieve stress, definitely check this out.
So if you guys need one of those, or maybe you need a cool little teether, it's a Nate video. This is the Kufandy.
All right, look, I think it's no secret that Kufandy just makes nice products. So if you are looking for a very nice and unique styled men's button-up long sleeve shirt, this is one that you might want to give a shot to. So just taking a look, you can see that has a very interesting design. You kind of have that navy blue, weird. It's almost like tree limb textures in a way. It does fit pretty well. The sleeves are a little bit small on me. I wear a size XL. But if you need a nice new long sleeve t-shirt, Kufandy's got you covered.
And they do have multiple sizes, guys, for you if you need. Next up is this cool little mattress. Oh, look, it's Nate again trying to be me.
So taking a page out of the Dragon Blogger James book, I just wanted to kind of lay down on this mattress. Whenever I do get to sleep on this thing, I sleep straight through. I don't find myself tossing.
All right, we have to watch that again.
So taking a page out of the Dragon Blogger James book, I just wanted to kind of lay down on this mattress. Whenever I do get to sleep on this thing, I sleep straight through. I don't find myself tossing and turning, but that's going to be a little bit different depending, like I said before, on what kind of mattress you like. If you like a plush, very soft, almost kind of sinks in mattress, this is not going to be the one for you. But if you do like a mattress that has a little bit more firmness to it, but is also soft whenever you first lay down on it, this mattress is definitely something you guys need to check out. I really do like sleeping on this mattress because it does do a good job supporting my hips and my back. I'm a side sleeper, and I think this is going to be really good for those of you that also sleep on your side. So if you're looking for a very comfortable, easy to unbox, and very cool at night mattress, definitely check this one out from Semelio. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys later.
And if you guys just need to be me, then you can do that also. Oh, Nate, oh, Nate, oh, Nate. We're going to have to talk to that boy. Guys, cool little mattress for you. Next up is the Fit King leg and calf massager.
So this is the Fit King air compression leg massager with heat. I've covered their other version that's without heat, so I'm super excited for this one. As I've said in my other Fit King videos, if it's a Fit King and massager combo, then you can't go wrong. So like the other one, this one comes with extenders for your calf region, if that's where you need it to. This is the first pad, and then this is the second pad, and remember this is on like your midsection of your leg right above your ankle, for your calves mostly.
One sec, guys,
and
there's packages at my door.
It also has the actual control panel for it, much like the other one, and as you can see there's a bunch of different settings on the display and a bunch of different buttons you can hit. According to the box, this unit has 3 modes, 3 intensities,
What a surprise,
and 10
it was not for me.
So I'm really excited
Wasn't my
about that. And
package.
I know this bag is the power cord. And they always do a really good job at giving you a nice power cord for it. But remember that because of this power cord, because it goes into here and this has no internal battery, it must be plugged in when you use it. So that means you've got to stay stationary in a place where you can reach your plug, but fear not. This cord is about 10 feet long, so you have so much room to reach around with it. As you can see, go ahead and untangle it here, but I'm going to go ahead and set everything up. I'm going to try it out, and
I got some of these down here I gotta do.
Guinea pig for the video, so we'll all get to see how it works. So as you can see, I have it plugged in over here, and the cord will go a long way, that distance and, you know, part of the couch. So it's, you've got that good 10 feet of cable to work with. They're on my girlfriend's legs, as you can see. Now, if we go over here to the display for the controller, you can see the different settings, the different air pressure, as well as the amount of heat you're using and if it's on or off. So obviously this is the on switch. This controls the heat. You have two settings for that. It's max right now, and then if you hit it again, it goes back to, it goes off, and then you can choose min or max, off, min or max, whatever you want. Then it has the mode, which cycles in between up here, and when you do switch modes, it will reset your air pressure. So if you're using, let's say where you want to use sequence and we want to have mild air pressure, if I switch to circulation, it's going to take it back down. So you just figure out what setting you want. You have sequence.
You have 3 modes, 3 intensities, and you have 2 levels of heat, guys. And the way it works is that like airbag massaging back and forth in different modes or all together to give you that nice little rejuvenation or recomfort of the muscles. Now, of course, next up, guys, is a Bedsure faux blanket. Now, this thing, faux fur, is beautiful.
Today we're taking a look at
You
a
need
product
this.
that I
Not
just
good.
couldn't wait to
Get
get my
this.
hands on. This is actually from
Just saying.
Bedsure. This is their winter faux fur king blanket. This is their king size. Does come in multiple sizes. You have the king / California king. You
My
then
wife
have
did
the
with this.
throw. You have the twin XL, and then the queen / full. This one is actually 108 inches by 90 inches. Does come in 12 different colors. Inside this box is where you'll find the blanket itself. I already have it out on purpose so I can show you guys this. Now, this is a large blanket. That's why I have it out like this, guys. 108 inches by 90 inches.
Actually has a good amount of weight
Now,
too, guys.
It is a dual-sided, so we're going to show you guys this right here. The outside right there is your faux shag style fabric. On the inside will be the smaller pile style shag for you. Now, super large, so big that I could literally hide myself in here and you guys can't see me and you wouldn't even know I was here, except for you'd see a floating blanket. Now I'm going to come over
You
here.
guys heard it cut my voice out.
The faux blankets.
That's crazy.
I love these faux blankets during winter. They are so
Really,
soft.
really
They are
crazy.
so elegant, but they just keep you really, really warm. If you guys are looking for one, this might be the one for you. Cool little piece right here. Cool piece right here, guys. But what the best part is it's like so soft. I mean, like, this is just really comfy. And just from this little bit of it laying on me, I can feel the heat just warming me already. Just amazing. Honestly, guys, if you guys need one of these, you probably should check it out. So soft. I think I'm just going to lay here and take a nap. You guys can come back later. I'll definitely see you guys all later on the next one. And on that note,
So if you guys need a nice little blanket, Bedsure's got you covered with that, guys. Or maybe you need a cat house. Well, Bedsure has a cat house for you right here. This is called the Cat Cave.
Today we're taking a look at a Bedsure Comfy Pet Cat Cube. So let's go ahead and get this set up, see what we're working with. All right, so we've got several pieces. All right, and this pops out just like so. And then you would stuff in your support piece right here. And then your comfy pillow on top. So we have a nice large area for a cat to sit, and a nice area for him to hide, and includes small little dangle toy. Of course, everyone knows this is
with a
going to
dog
shred
and a
quick.
cat on the side. I love that.
Hey, let me go put this somewhere where the cats might enjoy it and see if we can get them to use it.
And after it's had a little bit of time to air out, looks like somebody has already found a very comfortable spot.
But just leave me alone, sir. Just leave me alone, sir. If you guys need a cat cave, Bedshire's got you covered with that. Next up is some cotton tissues. This is actually Justin video. Wow.
So I get tired of tissues that when you go blow your nose on them, and I'm a heavy nose blower, and the tissue just tears apart, falls to pieces.
Yeah, right there.
So I tried these winter tissues, right? And these are thick cotton cloth tissues. They're very thick, almost paper towel thick. And each tissue is so extremely thick and sturdy. Look, I can't rip it. Pulling on it took a lot to tear. So you could blow your nose with ease, and you don't have to worry about actually in any way worry about the tissue falling apart. So if you need a sturdy tissue that won't fall apart, won't leave residue, these heavy cotton tissues are almost paper towel thick, but they're still very soft and almost powdery. So good option for you.
Yeah, see, good option for you guys if you guys need. Now, of course, we have one last product today, guys. This is the Go-Go Clip hair extensions. That's right, hair extensions.
This is the Goo Goo Glam Seamless Clip-In Hair Extensions. It's made out of human hair. It's 22 inches, and the color I chose was the Balayage, dark brown, fading to chestnut brown, and dirty blonde. It has a PU clip, which just makes the hair look awesome, more natural, feel comfortable and lighter, as well as allows it to blend better with different complexions, and overall feels great once it's in the hair. What I love about these extensions is you don't have to worry about shedding because it was upgraded with a 7-layer PU technology. These hair extensions come with 7 PUFs of different widths to meet the needs of different areas of your head with a total of 16 clips. The texture is straight, thick from top to end, and being that it's made out of 100% human Remy hair, you can style it, dye it, and use it just like how you would your own hair, but with the luxury of having it at the length that you desire. This is my hair before I add my amazing Goo Goo hair extensions that match my hair so well. I cannot wait. I did straighten my hair because my natural hair is very wavy and I wanted it to have that polished look, so I straightened it, and I cannot wait to add my extensions to get that volume as well as that length that I've been trying so hard to achieve, but my hair hasn't been growing very well, and so being able to add these extensions is just awesome. I cannot wait. So let's see what it looks like. I love these hair extensions. They look stunning. The color is perfect. You can tell it's high quality. It is made from 100% Remy human hair, and it definitely makes a difference with providing that natural, polished, healthy look. I could easily wear these out in casual wear and look stunning, but even for a nice formal dinner, I just look really put together. My hair being long and shiny, it just makes everything look really healthy, and I'm obsessed. It looks stunning, seriously, so amazing. I've always wanted long hair like this, and it just makes my heart so happy. Feels great. It doesn't feel heavy. It was super simple to put on. It was actually my first time ever putting on hair extensions, and it was very user friendly. It has a comb like clip on there, so it easily comes in, as well as it's super easy to take out. I absolutely love how easy it is to change up the look. You can like wear it flat, or if you want to throw it into a ponytail, it just looks amazing. You can easily turn it into a...
Now with this, guys, they have multiple sizes and colors for you. The Balayage brown is what this is, to dirty blonde styling. So it does blend very, very well. Now, since it is an extension, you just clip it in and you are good to go and on the go with this. Now, it is real human hair, so you can actually braid it into your hair and not worry about it. It should match up very well. But if this is not the color, they do have some other colors, including like lavenders, reds, brunettes, browns, bronze, and all of that. Guys, if you need some hair extensions, Go-Go Clip-In hair extensions might be an option for you.
With that being said, that's actually the last product of the day, guys. That's right, the last product of the day. I actually went over my 2 hours. I never do that. Never go over my 2 hours. With that being said, I want to appreciate and thank everybody for being here and hanging out, chilling with me, and all that other stuff. Hopefully, my microphone issues have been corrected and fixed. I haven't had any feedback that my mic was cutting out since then, so hopefully it's been corrected and fixed. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. On that note, I will see you guys all tomorrow morning. Nate is not on today, guys. Nate is having his internet put in today, so he is getting all of his internet issues corrected today. I believe Nikita might be on tonight. But with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the morning. Have a good one, everybody. See you later.